Burn scars into skits, old wounds into bits. Every call in, every friend feels like Sunday once again. From the grind to the glow up, glass half empty, you pour more up. You take the weight we hold below and lift it on the lava walk of show. This that Lavar walk of show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that Lavar walk of show, turn it up loud, let the whole block know. From pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that Lavar walk of show. Hey, some days heavy, some days light. You still find a way to make it feel alright. When the world's too loud, when the bill's too high, I press play, hear your voice, and I remember why. This that Lavar walk of show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to the greatest show on the face of the earth. We are here live at the LeVar Walker Show podcast, and thank y'all for pulling up. You could have been anywhere, but you are here with me. Hope you guys are having a pretty good week. We are, what's today? Today's Wednesday. It's hump day. Hump day. We almost over the hill, and we're here together to celebrate once again, because I'm coming to y'all, man, every day. I haven't missed. I'm coming Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Sometimes it might be 8 a.m., but pretty much 9 a.m. I'm here Monday through Friday, and we just got a lot to talk about because so much is going on. Good morning, 79 Row. What's happening, baby? Thanks for pulling up. Just so much going on in the world, namely this little Durk trial, which is going into its second day. And it turns out that in the trial, the prosecution has these confidential informants or these snitches telling on Durk. And Durk, did he tell or did his lawyers tell? Right? So they're all telling, and I guess Durk is telling back to protect himself. Now, let me say this. For the record, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm almost 50. Durk is from the shot. Shout out to him. But I'm not really big into his music or nothing. I'm just following this case, basically for views and likes and comments. I really don't care. But it was just interesting to me because it is a trending topic. So I want to know, and let's just start this off right now. Do you guys think that Durk is telling? Do any of you think Durk is telling? Okay. People on Instagram, shout out to Trill Cosby. You tell too if they said you was able to get 100. No, Trill Cosby on Instagram, nigga. I'm a citizen. I'm definitely gonna put your ass in jail. You don't have to worry about that from me, man. I'm a police calling ass nigga. I call the police, I sue, I prosecute, I call my frat brothers who are attorneys, high-power attorneys and sheriffs to help me. So you goddamn right, I'm not a street nigga. I don't make a living off of telling you to go be tough and shoot and kick doors in and kill your own kind. Okay? I don't do that. I'm a citizen that tells you I call the police. So You absolutely right. So I'm just asking the people or any of you so-called street guys that will want to chime in on this, let me know. I'm trying to figure out, did Durk tell on, is he telling? Do you just take it to the chin as a gangster? What do you do? What do you do? I just want to know what it is that you do. Did he tell or did he not? That's the question I have. Well, he didn't say anything. Can we just say his lawyer said something? I see a lot of people, I saw Vlad TV just said he didn't tell, and I see a lot of people backtracking. Right? We've seen this with the Young Thug trial. We saw Young Thug plead out. We saw everybody fall. Everybody tells, and the only reason I'm even doing this shit is, I know I'm older, but if there's a young person listening or watching this video, I'm only doing this shit to let you niggas know the streets are dead. It doesn't pay. And there will never in life be honor amongst thieves. If you are rapping about the shit and you're with these gangsters and you're doing this and you're doing that and you're with the gangsters, you giving them money or whatever, listen, it's no honor amongst thieves. They gonna get you. Now I'm seeing in the news now, people like Durk didn't tell. Durk didn't tell. Durk. They're pushing the narrative. Almost to the point I think his record company is trying to get behind this because they're looking at like, well, if he beats this case, which I kind of think he will beat it, I think Brian Steele, they are doing a great job just tearing this thing apart. But they want him to beat it and still have his reputation intact if he gets out. So if you're saying he telling and his audience turns on him, he'll be worthless by the time he's free. Similar to Thug, I don't really hear people talking about Young Thug's music. I don't hear people talking about Lil Baby's music because the curtain has been pulled back in rap where it's wrestling. Because a lot of people with the drill music, the whole thing about the drill music being so popular was that people were really talking about the crimes they were committing. They were doing those actual crimes, which made that music slap to the youth while getting a lot of them incarcerated and deleted off the face of the earth. So we want to visit this. I want to visit it as a citizen to really see what's going on. So what is it? Now somebody on Instagram said Marquise Bando Slim, but y'all love Tupac. I don't know what Tupac has to do with this. And I've said this before in other podcasts. I will say that my generation, we were big on kneeling to the altar of the streets. A lot of this is the fault of my generation, Generation X, all that shit, no snitching, don't tell. We were so brainwashed. We were so brainwashed by the streets and street culture in the 90s that I believe it was a CIA psyop, right? Like they brainwashed us. Where even your guy that worked at the warehouse who, he was on no snitching. It was so bad in the community. A young child would get shot, nobody would tell. Grandma gets shot, nobody would tell. So there were a lot of unsolved crimes and murders, and we would often hide the killers in the community. We would protect the killers in the community. But the day has come. It's 2026. Niggas got to go to jail. Niggas got to go to jail. If you're killing and drilling, you got to go your ass to jail. That's where we at right now. And as a matter of fact, I talked about the case of that child in Compton, California, who got shot over that hat. I got a message today. I'm going to read the DM I got. I got a DM. And I guess this lady is from California. But I'm going to read the DM and we'll get back on this Durk thing. Thank you for using your platform to bring attention to William's story. His mother is my friend, and I've personally been working to correct one important piece of misinformation. William was not wearing an Astros hat, and neither his family nor law enforcement has confirmed that had anything to do with his murder. There's an important conversation to be had about street politics and how certain hats may be perceived in different neighborhoods. I'm simply asking that conversation be separated from William's name and image because this false narrative is causing additional pain to a grieving family member. With the reach of your platform, correcting or removing that detail will make a meaningful difference. Thank you for your compassion and understanding. So I said, well, what happened? What happened? Because the child is gone. So I'm not taking that shit down until you tell me what happened. And then for a person to call me to justify that shit or somehow, well, you know, it wasn't over the hat. It was just a flying bullet because niggas was shooting at other niggas. I listen. What happened if a child can't walk in his own community and be safe? What the fuck? What happened? And why are people in California? Why are a lot of people trying to protect this shit, man? Like it's done good for the community. It's done nothing for the community. So I don't get that. So I don't understand. So let's get to the basis of why people are saying that Little Dirk told. I'm gonna I'm gonna ask my assistant Gemini. Ask my assistant Gemini that question. Why are people saying Little Dirk told? Okay, let's bring this in. Let's bring this up. Why are people saying this? Shout out to Extra Convo for hitting me with the 10 jewels. Give you some love. Extra Convo came in with the 10 jewels. Shout out to Extra Convo. So, oh, Danisha Tony came in with 30 jewels. Y'all blessing me today, Danisha Tony. Who gonna top them 30 jewels? See who top them. Okay, let's go. The chatter online claiming Little Dirk told, snitched, or cooperated is actually a misunderstanding and inversion of the court proceedings. Little Dirk did not tell. Rather, prosecutors and court disclosures revealed that associates, co-defendants, cooperated against him. Confusion over who cooperated following the federal indictment charging Dirk with conspiracy to commit murder for hire in connection with the 2022 Los Angeles ambush targeting Quando Rondo, which killed Savia Lil Pub Robinson. Trial details of court files revealed that federal prosecutors built their case around cooperating informants and co-conspirators. Reports indicated OTF affiliates such as OTF Jam were cooperating or tied to federal investigative wiretaps. Social media headlines often conflated who was talking, leading some casual observers to falsely assume Dirk flipped. The big fish defense strategy. During trial opening statements, Dirk's defense attorneys argued that he was unfairly being served as the big fish by desperate co defendants angling for lighter sentences. In hip hop commentary spaces, debates about plea deals and who was pointing fingers caused distorted rumors that everyone involved, including Dirk, was talking to authorities. Old text messages read in court. Prosecutors entered group text messages from 2023 and evidence where Dirk himself warned others about people snitching. Example, stating an associate was ready to snitch. He gonna tell soon, and urging the group not to break clip quotes from the trial record circulated out of context online, creating clickbait headlines about someone telling. Clickbait and troll commentary. Prominent internet personalities and critics frequently amplify rumors around high profile RICO and federal conspiracy cases to drive engagement, often deliberately twisting legal developments into viral snitching allegations. Dirk has not entered a cooperation agreement. He is actively fighting the federal murder for hire charges. Okay. So, based off what they're saying, Dirk did not tell. These informants told. But it was something interesting that I saw. It was something interesting that I saw, and it was this right here. Now, I'm gonna pull this
with a
up.
passion.
I'm gonna pull this up and see what this is here. And this is from Dirk's mouth.
If you ever told, you ever tell, I hate you, like with a passion, like, cause that took away half of my. That made me who I am today. That took away half of my life. Like motherfucker telling on my pops and that's what, you know what I'm saying, I needed. So I was raised by a woman. You know what I'm saying, which is my mama, who taught me what everything I know. So I really hate rats with real passions. Like I hate you bad. I'm looking to the camera. I hate rat.
Now
he spun the detectives. You know what I mean? It's like
You
he spun like, you know what I mean? Basically, give a little fictional story. He might
don't
have said
say
some names,
don't
but the
like
names wasn't
don't
real.
say nothing. Like don't say nothing. Like this just advice. If you ever get jammed up, this you do. What happened? Call my lawyer. That's it. I'm not gonna tell you this is how it happened. It was me and him in the car. It ain't mine. All that goofy shit. That's snitching. That's dry snitching. That's snitching.
That's what I'm gonna say.
But everybody don't. But everybody don't live by them type of morals. So it don't matter. So me arguing and I'm talking about just in general. Me arguing with a motherfucker who don't care about that type of shit.
Let me ask you a question. But I get nuance though. Like, if you hear that somebody like, for
And then too, look, y'all be committing yourselves to the streets for who to benefit. Like the only motherfuckers that benefit from this shit is like the authorities and then like guys like academics who just sit around and talk shit and profit off of y'all doing dumb shit. You got academics who is Jamaican, and then you got Poetic Flacco. I don't know where the fuck he. There's a lot of islanders that are really winning in this streaming profile off the backs of dumb black ass niggas in the streets. My brothers who are led astray. So it's just so stupid, and we have to do more to continuously shame this shit. You gotta shame it.
example, in the Boston Richard shit, like the nigga like 17. Like, come on, bro. Like 17. Like, bro, you a child, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You trying to get out of trouble. Like,
I was 7 months when my daddy went to jail.
yeah, but like if they put cuffs on you and bring you to the station
Get out
and
when
say, tell us something.
He got out when I was 26. So if you were 17, 27, 37, you took 26 years away from me and my dad.
So he is very kneel to the altar of the streets, Durk. So in this case, by his own definition, if he was not in the shoes he would call himself a snitch. I'm not calling him a snitch, but he's calling himself in this video. And let me know if I got something wrong, okay? Because based on this video, what he said, what he did is against what he said in the video. Let me know if I'm wrong. Somebody tell me. Let me know. Did I get it wrong there? Did I say he's not? Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you, dear. That's what it's. This is so beautiful. This is where you gotta get you a good wife. Get you a good wife, okay? Y'all get you a wife, man. Brothers, get you a good woman. Not a bad one, but a good one. So y'all come in here and tell me what you're doing. Denisha, love you back. Thanks for the love. So I don't know. Did he tell? And I mean, the way this goes is this, and this is for all, especially the rest of you young boys, man. You know, big bro, all these, they all around big bro. Everybody chase up to big bro. Big bro got the money, got the resources. And, big bro is the big rapper with the bag. And I'm not saying Durk sent nobody on a mission, but a lot of people, a lot of big bros do send crash dummies out on missions. Cause you want to hang around. You want the light, you want to shine, and you want to go brag to women about his money and stuff like that. And then you get sent on a mission for Big Bro, and Big Bro has resources. You don't. Crash dummy. Big Bro gonna send your ass up the river. Crash dummy. And then Big Bro converts. They all turn no knock to to Islam, but they convert and then they pray it away. Like, this is typical. This happens over and over again. So Narcoleptic came in. He's telling the story of trauma from a trauma-informed perspective. He's explaining how he is the way he is, how we get here chronologically. He's giving you his psychosocial. Okay, great point. LeVar getting a hot breakfast. He went, oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. T Slice. Shout out to T Slice. But I'm gonna do a poll. You guys let me know. We're gonna run us a poll real quick. And you guys let me know. Is he telling? Is he telling or he not telling? Uh, mm-hmm. Okay. Y'all let me know. We go show the poll. Y'all can vote. You just type either one or two in the comments. One for yes, two for no. And we'll just, we'll revisit this. I'm gonna also go back and we're gonna see the charges that Durk is facing right now too. I want to see those charges. Now this is something that DJ Vlad posted. I don't know when Vlad posted this. Okay, he posted this. So DJ Vlad posted this at about 4:23 in the afternoon on August 24th. Okay, August 24th, 2026. So DJ Vlad says a lot of people, I can't do as well. A lot of people are saying Durk isn't snitching. His lawyer is. As someone who has paid over $1 million in lawyer fees over the years, let me be 100% clear. Your lawyer can only do what you allow them to do. You pay them, so you have the final say. I personally don't care if Durk is snitching or not. But let me remind everyone that this is the guy who called Gunna and 6ix9ine rats, but ended up doing the same thing when he was in their shoes. It's easy to call someone a snitch when you're sitting in your mansion. When the shoe is on the other foot and you're the one facing life in prison, your rules and values will change very, very quickly. I'm going to have to agree with Vlad in that statement. However, that was August 24th at 4:23 p.m., right? Now, let me take this off because I don't want y'all to see nothing crazy pop up on here. And then about 11 hours ago, Vlad posted, Durk is not a snitch. So I'm guessing his phone rang and somebody called him and he just flipped just like that. Just like that, bro. He just flipped. So I really don't know. It's all weird. We got to leave the streets. Like, ain't no money in the streets. Kids, you better off just streaming 34 hours a day if you have to and just figuring something else out. Yeah, they always tell on themselves. It's crazy. And this excuse, like I know like Durk is explaining what happened. Mm, mm, mm. I know he was explaining what happened with his dad not being in his life, but I'm gonna say this, young brother. My father was present in my life, so I never really understand the pain of not having your dad. But that's still no real excuse to really be sliding out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just said he didn't tell. Durk didn't tell nothing. Vonnie told, okay? Durk just said he don't know shit, and whoever told you must have done it. That's not stitching. Y'all dudes don't know shit. Look, man, I'm a citizen, okay? I'm just going over this. And I'm going over it strictly because it's engaging. That's why. That's the bottom line. So, that's what it is. If you do clips too, clip me up, man. Crazy about clips Q. Come on in and clip me up, bro. Put some clips out on me. Mm-hmm. Let me see. So Vonnie, whoever this Vonnie guy is, he did it, but they all blaming Dirk. I believe. Do y'all think Dirk is gonna get out? I think he'll get out. I think Brian's still gonna run the same play with the Young Thug thing and the same play that they did with the mob. Who was the mob with Sammy the Bull? With John Gotti. They're gonna run that same play. And Vlad did a poll, and over 63% of the people said no, Dirk is not a snitch. So is 6ix9ine a snitch? Well, if Dirk is not a snitch, I don't believe 6ix9ine, Young Thug, or Gunna are snitches, right? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, guys. Oh well, we covered that for 27 minutes. I'm tired now. And y'all ain't even vote. Y'all didn't even vote to tell me what y'all thought. They definitely selective politicking, bro. They do that shit all do like I say, there's never honor amongst thieves. There's no rules to this shit. If I like you, you can't snitch. If I don't like you, you snitch. So yeah. It depends on how hot your catalog is. If you got a hot catalog, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that was telling. Now Charleston White, he came in. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what Charleston. Yeah, homie. Let's see what old Charlie boy got to say,
Say, goddamn it. Say, listen. Instagram, social media, Facebook, all the he above. Now, good morning, Judge. Good morning, Judge. Good morning. So you mean to tell me Dirk not a snitch? Y'all mean to tell me Dirk put it on the boy? We got Dirk on. Y'all saying Dirk ain't a snitch? Say, Sauce Walker, I just seen you holla out, hey, come on over here with me. Say, get on, say this and say, come on. Come on, you boys, come on over here with me. Sauce Walker, I got your seat right here. Dirk, I got your seat right here. Nigga, y'all in the snitching section. Nigga, y'all just been branded, nigga, like an Angus beef cow as a snitch. Sauce Walker is now snitch. Lil Durk is now snitch. I've been telling y'all, nigga, it's lovely over here. It's lovely over here with me, Woody, Gunna, T.I., Young Thug, now Lil Durk, Gucci Mane. Nigga, this is a Hall of Fame motherfucking section of snitches. Nigga, y'all get your snitch.
Okay. Well, that's what Uncle Charlie got to say about it. I don't know what the hell Charleston kid can barely see, so he throw any goddamn thing on. Who knows what he got on? I don't know. Okay, so the lady, I just saw a video of the lady. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna We're going to switch over because I'm going to have to go to IG real quick. And I got a message again from the young lady who knew the young man that got shot in Compton, California. So that just came in. And, oh no, I don't want to end the vid. Dang. Or maybe I can open up another page. So let me go into my messages. Let's see. Okay. So let's see what she has to say. This is now we kind of switching up. We going to the young man, William Lepard, who got shot. This is the lady that DM'd me. Let me see. Hold on.
He was not. Hey fam, I need your help. It is entirely way too many stories, way too many bloggers and content creators reporting on this, and I can't go by myself on every blog to give them the right information. Last week, there was a young man that was gunned down in the city of Compton by the name of William. A lot of these content creators are pushing the narrative that it had to do something with an Astros hat. Incorrect, wrong. He was not wearing an Astros hat. This kid was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. This narrative came about a tribute video to William from an LA-based community activist who was using his platform, Revolution Untelevised, to speak about gang violence. He spoke about catching a hat, meaning in street terms, catching a life. Watch.
Streets are only taking their lives, not improving them. This young man should still be with us here today, but he wasn't because somebody wanted to get a hat. Man, it's too much, man.
It was taken out of context, y'all. He did not mean a physical hat, and we need to stop pushing this narrative. I feel like some of these content creators and bloggers do it for the clicks and views at the expense of the real victims. In this case, William, his mom, dad, his brother, his family, the community, his friends. William was a good kid. He was a God-fearing kid. He was not affiliated to any gangs and any hats and any colors. So many people are coming out and speaking good about this kid. There is a real conversation to be had about street politics and how certain hats or colors may be perceived in certain neighborhoods. Make a video about that. Separate that from William's story. Do not use his name, his picture, his grieving family to push a narrative that does not belong to him. So I'm asking my friends, if you guys see this online, please correct the narrative. He deserves to be remembered in a different way. Rest in peace, William. My condolences to his family and friend. We got you, girl. This whole community of love got you guys. Hey fam, I need your help. It is entirely way too many stories, way too many.
Okay, so it wasn't a hat, right? So over some stupid street shit, so a bullet hit him. So does that still justify gang banging? Them niggas got to go. I'm sorry it wasn't a hat. Okay. But he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. What narrative? And we're not even saying this child was gangbanging. It just came out the kid had a hat on. All I'm thinking about is a kid wearing a hat, and some nigga saw him in the wrong hat in the wrong neighborhood and shot him. If he didn't have a hat on, what are we talking about wrong place, wrong time? Because what is niggas doing? Gang banging and shooting each other. So what happened to young William? He got shot in a hail of bullets between street niggas. So the narrative stands the same where the shit got to stop. And it can't be protected. And you got to clean that shit out. Automatic 30-year sentences. Automatic classifying all gang members and gangs as goddamn domestic terrorists. The end of discussion. If we do that, William is here. So whether he had a hat on or not, he still died stupidly by the hands of his own people. And Al Sharpton won't show up, Ben Crump won't show up. It just sweeps under the fucking rug every time. And then people come and make an excuse. So I'm going to leave the goddamn video up there. I'm not taking shit there. It's going to stay. I want to hurt the narrative of the gangs. The fuck? Like, I'm not taking that down. No. Child still dead. He's gone. We didn't say, nobody said that boy was in no gang. That's the whole purpose of this. He should be able to walk the streets of Compton without nothing happening to him. Point blank, period. He should be able to walk wherever the hell he want to walk. That is the problem in the community. Niggas want to protect Pookie and Ray Ray. I told a lady today, I was on Twitter. I told this lady today, some lady had put, let me see. There was a, look, I'm going to show y'all something. Let me see. Let me get this off of here. So I'm going to show y'all something today. And I'm going to show y'all where the trying to protect the worst amongst us is only hurting us. Right? So here we go. So this is in Chicago. This is in Chicago right now.
Hey, Simo, go back around here. BT didn't even introduce himself in the we not even in tour with no Nan Block for because I don't know what that is. He wants to be that Nan B whole time they hood extinction. My number act crazy. All handlers outside. I slide and get the biggest high speeds and get away. I go to the locker films, police ass studio and go to jail. I wish they would have tried Buddy Brain, but instead his ass got station. No, he wants to play me. That is not my.
Now, the guns in Chicago, first of all, this is in Chicago, and they supposed to have strict gun laws, which I can't really tell. So Chicago is a place where, you know, they want, the only people they want to have guns or are allowed to carry are cops and street niggas. This is the only people that can carry guns. The citizen is there as a sitting duck in Chicago. They can't protect themselves. So anyway, these kids are doing some type of video. They talking about sliding. They talking about being hard and gangster. And you look at this video, this is the perpetual cycle that happens. I don't know if the kid in the middle is he the rapper with the money, but everybody around him when it goes down will tell on him. And this is the perpetual cycle that really has to be broken in the neighborhood. Do you see any white people out there? Do you see any Klansmen out there? No, you don't. No, you don't. You see them looking like they're terrorizing the fucking neighborhood. That's what you see, a neighborhood full of black people. And I don't think when it comes to guns, you know, I'm a gun advocate. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. If you arm everybody, I believe that there's a less likelihood of a lot of senseless shootings and robberies and killings. That's just how I feel. In Georgia, everybody can carry, you know. But this is a sign.
168, 170, B-Block, SDK, out here with the 128, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. AP 170. Shout out to A, man. Free that.
And do you see them? They all young. All these kids are like 130 pounds. Soaking wet. Now, a young lady told me in a tweet, well, she didn't tell me, but she tweeted, this is what she said. White people proudly let their kids show off firearms all the time in their family photos, and nobody bats an eye. What the fuck? So you got kids holding switches, which are illegal, in Chicago, where gun laws are tight, in a black community. And this is a black lady saying this, to protect Pookie and fucking Ray Ray. And I said, I hope one of them kick your goddamn dough in. because she will be the one more than likely to be hurt in her own community by her own kind. So this is disgusting. You know, if I saw the young boys, I would have to say, well, I don't know. I'll probably keep driving. But you would think some adult or somebody be like, hey, man, give me them guns. Y'all get up out of here, man. Something. It's really sad. It's really sad. Okay, this is 6ix9ine. Well, 6ix9ine, who's had a lot of problems with Durk or whatever they beef, he's going in on this right now. Let me tell you something, big homie. Big homie 3878. This is another excuse. When you come from poverty, that's all you know. White people, there are white people that are way poor living in trailer parks, because I've worked in these areas, that are way poorer than the poorest black person. But for whatever reason, they don't shoot and kill one another. Being poor or born in poverty is still not an excuse to slaughter your own kind. Okay, this is the hill that I'm willing to down. Being born in poverty, being born without a father, being born without a mother is no excuse for you to slaughter your own kind. It's no excuse. And people have to govern themselves. The thing about it with this narrative, we just have to do what we can to make it shameful to even be out there like that. Because as black people, we make shit cool. We make sneaker culture cool. We make clothes cool. Okay? We can make being good, upstanding citizens cool. That can be cool. We could roast each other out of the street nigga mentality. Boy, you dumb as hell, boy. Boy, in them streets, boy, you dumb as hell. Like, you know what I mean? We can do this. You can't tell me we can't do this. And look, there is some blame for the parents, but I'm on here every day, so maybe I could steer somebody right. But anyway, let's see what, and y'all still ain't voted on Durk, bro. I don't know what y'all doing. Danisha, send me some more jewels. 10 jewels from Danisha. Shout out to you. Thank you, dear. Appreciate that love. Did y'all vote? Y'all not gonna vote on the poll, huh? It's just all y'all got to do is put in the comments 1 or 2, and y'all can vote on the Durk poll. But let's see what 6ix9ine got to say.
I need to stop listening to this right here. This is not a lawyer. He gets everything wrong. Mind you, remember when he said Tory was going to come home? I want you to know this follows rappers around for free. He books his own hotel, transportation, flight. Nobody pays him to do this coverage. He does this for free, for fame, for clout. The only reason y'all don't like Trap Lord Ross is because he says it how it is. Y'all like this because y'all feel like this is going to bring Durk home. It's not happening.
I don't need a news report to tell me that there's no video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun. Facts.
The idea that there's a video of Pooh Shiesty holding a gun and pointing it at Gucci Mane and saying, sign this contract, has been proven to be demonstrably false. That is not on video. If it was, he would have been cooked a long...
Let them know you dropping me, drop him. No, say it. Who should I say drop from 1017?
Surprise, surprise. The internet has no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the Pooh Shiesty case. Why is the internet wrong? Well, people who are saying that there's this guy on video pulling a gun on Gucci.
Pooh Shiesty update. I'm going to play the clip
The clip puts to bed any idea that Pooh is cooked.
What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop.
So I could sit here and make content talking about, oh, Pooh robbed Gucci Mane, blah, blah. That's not facts. It's just not facts. It's gossip.
Let them know you dropping. I'll drop you. No, say it. Who should I say drop from 1017?
Everybody on the internet, I know you want to be so right. Chill out, bro. There's so many ways to defend a case like this. One of the things that I'd be looking out for is what everybody has to say, because if there's no video footage of what happened in the room and there's 6 people in a room.
Let me tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer.
Yes, and it's you. Remind you, this is a lawyer for workers who work overtime, and he's out here following rappers around for clout. For free.
That is going to get proven. Stay out for 3 months while they have him on camera with a gun. People on the internet saying that he's on video, this case is over.
Let them know you dropping. I'll drop you. No, say it. Who should I say drop from 1017?
Let's talk about Pooh Shiesty first. So I've been reading, what's going on in the case, and my opinion is, I did the bond hearing, I looked at the evidence. My opinion on the case has not changed. I think it's a very weak case for the feds. I think it's extremely beatable.
Pooh Shiesty update, his celebrity lawyer Bradford Cohen announcing that he's withdrawing from representing Pooh Shiesty. Let's put a finer point on how stupid this is. We haven't seen it yet, but there's a written statement. Durk would have gotten it in discovery. It's signed by Kayvon.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't know what's going on, guys. But you know what I like to do now? I'm really falling in love with just hanging out with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I know we go over stuff. And this is academics talking about Durk once again. He said Durk was living that lifestyle. Let me see.
People won't admit it. Niggas just know Durk's the real ass nigga. Like, niggas know Durk isn't like the rest of them, and it's the reason why he's taking this to the box. He's either going to get free or he's going to get life. You know he's not telling. And I think because of that, even trying to sully his name, because Durk, honestly, is living the life that every gangster in hip-hop claimed they live. The niggas he had problems with, he got him shot, allegedly. The niggas who did something to his people, he got him killed, allegedly. Now he's caught, he's standing tall. He's not weaseling and saying, no, give me a deal. People won't admit it. Niggas just know Durk's the real ass nigga. Like, niggas know Durk isn't like the rest of them, and it's the reason why he's taking this to the box. He's either going to get free or he's going to get life. You know he's not telling. And I think because of that, even trying to sully his name, because Durk, honestly, is living the life that every gangster in hip-hop claimed they live. The niggas he had problems with, he got him shot, allegedly. The niggas who did something to his people, he got him killed, allegedly. Now he's caught, he's standing tall. He's not weaseling and saying, no, give me a deal.
Is this kind of like academics telling on him? Like he's pretty much calling him a murderer?
People won't admit it. Niggas just know Durk's the real ass nigga. Like, niggas know Durk isn't like the rest of them, and it's the reason why he's taking this to the box. He's either going to get free or he's going to get life. You know he's not telling. And I think because of that, even trying to sully his name, because Durk, honestly, is living the life that every gangster in hip-hop claimed they live. The niggas he had problems with, he got him shot, allegedly. The niggas who did something to his people, he got him killed, allegedly. Now he's caught, he's standing tall. He's not weaseling and saying, no, give me a deal. People won't admit it. Niggas just know Durk's the real ass nigga. Like, niggas know Durk isn't like...
All right, okay, we know, but we see what comes with being a real ass nigga. One thing I don't want to ever be is a real nigga. I want to be Pinocchio. That's what I want. I never want to be a real nigga. It's too hard. It's too hard. You know, the real nigga handbook, that's a hard handbook to follow. You know, what's snitching, where we move to go, but it's too much. It's too much. Listen to this. There's a black lady that owns the Padres now. Y'all still, I'm about to take this poll down. Let's see.
I
Now she said Princeton University ignored her until she donated $20 million. Let's listen to this.
think about this. I grew up in Washington, D.C., nation's capital. You see lots of buildings all around with a lot of different people's names. So when I was in D.C., D.C. was a majority minority city. And going from D.C. to Princeton, that's a really big difference from a cultural lens.
I'm sure.
You're not seeing certainly people that are looking like you and in every seat. You're seeing, in fact, the opposite of that. So even when there, you would see names on buildings like Forbes. I think we know the Forbes name. You would see names on buildings like Rockefeller. We know the Rockefeller names. You wouldn't see names on buildings like Kwanzaa. And you wouldn't see names on buildings like Jose. So I reached out to, and this again is about underestimated, which also connects to gentrification. I reached out to some of the development or advancement office at Princeton and asked, interested, what would it take to be able to give and donate to the university if you're interested in a residential college or interested in a dorm or interested in something like that? No one got back to me. No one got back to me.
They answered you back whether or not they was interested.
There you go. So what did I do? I asked again, waited a few months, asked again. Still, no one got back to me. Yep. I asked again, and I think again, because I'm like, all right. And the reason for me certainly continuing to ask in certain instances is, you think of a
You
space.
ask different people? Or you ask the same person?
Well, both.
Okay.
Both, because part of it is sometimes, and I'm sure you know this from some of your journeys, sometimes you don't have the right person who you're asking, and you need to just find and identify who that is. From my lens, I did have the right people because I do my homework and I do my research, but I'll just say maybe they were busy. Who knows?
Okay.
Long story short, let's fast forward to, we did a donation to Princeton, and it was a gift to help increase the student body and the population. I'll give the numbers because it's publicly out there.
Okay.
It's out there.
I wasn't even going to ask.
Well, I'll do it now because it was $20 million.
Okay.
So in this,
20 million, get your name on the bill.
well, you know,
And to help a cause.
well, it's to help the college, but it wasn't even to get the name on the building because it wasn't.
So they ignored her. They ignored her into her donating $50 million. And look, beautiful lady, very beautiful, super rich. But I think Princeton won in this particular instance. They ignored you until you donated $20 million to get some attention. Yeah, they won. I think your $20 million would have been better served at a HBCU. That's just my take. I get it. You could have put Kwanzaa on the campus of Xavier University. We could add a Kwanzaa building there, or Howard, or Spelman, or Morehouse. So I don't get it, right? And this woman owns the Padres, right? She owns the Padres. This is the newest owner, the first black owner of a Major League Baseball team. Her and her husband, brother, some believe, played $2.5 billion for the team. But in this particular situation, I'm gonna call this being smart dumb. You don't, when people ignore you, you go elsewhere. That should have been their loss of $20 million. However, you gave it to them. What a win for them, man. If this lady comes to the store, please ignore her. Then she get mad and buy the store out from you if you're a salesman. But that really did not make any sense to me. And also, too, I want to look into her because I'm just seeing her. And how did she own the baseball team? That's insane. Boy, it's so much opportunity out here, y'all. It is so much opportunity out here, man. It's just up to who want to do it. Owner of Padres. The husband and wife duo, Jose Feliciano and Kwanzaa Jones. Okay. wonder what they do. Kwanzaa Jones. Let me see. So Kwanzaa is a singer-songwriter. She began her career as a singer, performing the winning amateur night at the Apollo Theater. In 2026, Jose E. Feliciano led an investor group, so he got the money. Okay, so her husband, he's the one with the bread. And her husband, Jose Feliciano, that's who she's married to. Okay. Okay. So Jose Feliciano, okay, he's an investment banker from Goldman Sachs, and he's worth a couple of billion. And Kwanzaa married him. Jose saw her at an amateur night singing. Do y'all see the power that women have? This woman was singing at an open mic and got wifed by a billionaire. And now she's part owner of the San Diego Padres. When I tell you, ladies, coochie is a gold mine. Y'all are sitting on, she was a singer at an amateur night. And this guy who's worth billions just saw her and married her from the amateur night to the owner of the Padres. With proper coochie management, ladies, you can go really, really far. And even though my wife can do so much better than me, I'm glad she hasn't realized it all the way. I'm glad I tricked her. I'm glad I tricked her into this. I tell you that. That's amazing. Shout out to them. Investment banking. Think about that, kids. If you're trying to go into some investment banking, might be the way to go. I think I want to start my career now. I guess you got an intern. Yeah, Durk is gonna beat this. I think he'll beat it. Let me see. They saying, let's see what this attorney got to say. Let's see what the attorney got to say about this. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Tupac case next. Let me see.
All right, here we go. Let's talk more Little Durk. Down the rabbit hole we go. I've been watching some of these experts give their opinions on the Amex credit card. This is like one of the things that came out. I think it's going to be, it's a small piece of the prosecution's case. But essentially they're saying that this Amex credit card that was used, it was on Durk's account. It wasn't Durk's Amex credit card per se, because he had several Amex credit cards underneath him. And if you know how business credit cards work, you can have your own business credit card, and then There's several employees that might have business cards. It was on one of those other business cards. And it paid for the alleged hitman's, flights and hotels and cars. And people that don't deal with entertainers on a day-to-day basis or weekly basis or even monthly basis don't realize how these credit cards work and how things happen. Most of the people that I've dealt with in my career spend anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 a month on different credit cards, on Amex credit cards, on different credit cards other than Amex. They generally don't look at their bills. Like 99.9% don't look at their bills. It goes to a bean counter. That bean counter calculates, what they're spending, what they're bringing in, and then they tell them, hey man, don't spend as much on Amiri as you did last month. Take it easy this month. Or we got to cut back on rental cars or cut back on hotels. The good ones do that. The bad ones don't say shit until you go broke. But long story short is there aren't many, if any, clients that I've had over 30 years that will look at their bills and say, oh my God, there's an airline flight on here for $1,200. Whose airline flight is that and where did they go? It just doesn't happen. That's not the norm. So people are saying, oh, I'm biased or this. I'm not biased. I'm just giving you my experience. I'm telling you how this goes. And this to me is a non-issue in terms of whether or not it affects his knowledge. It generally does not affect an individual's knowledge because of what is going on month to month with these credit cards. So I don't find this to be that move.
I think Durk will walk. He'll walk. But I think by the time he get out, bro, like his music shit cooked, nigga. It's gonna be over. I mean, y'all let me know. I'm old. I guess it don't matter. But I just don't think by the time you get out and, being gone for 2 years, you lose momentum. I don't think he's going to beat it, but I don't really know what his music career will look like going forward. You know what I mean? But he will. He's going to beat this. I think he'll beat it. Based on everything, because his attorneys are just killing the prosecution, bro. They killing them. So, yep. All right, let's go to the Tupac trial. Let's see what's going on with that. We are busy today. I'm just gonna hang out with y'all. And then tonight I gotta go do some time. I gotta go get on stage to prepare for my set. As y'all know, I told y'all, but there might be some new people listening. I got a call from Martin Lawrence to be a part of the Pass the Mic comedy series, which I'll be filming this weekend in New Mexico, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I gotta go practice my set and see what it is. Well, we go to the Keefe D thing. This is TMZ talking about something.
Another opinion about Keefe D even being on trial, being offered by The Game, who says that he's a scapegoat.
He says everybody in Compton who's connected knows who killed Tupac Shakur, but they're not saying. Is that accurate, that whoever it is, that's going around?
No, it's not accurate. No, it's not accurate at all, because everybody's up there lying. Number one, Keefe D says that I met with his attorney and Reggie Sr. to give his nephew some bread. I was in the county jail. That's all you got to do is check the time and see where I was at. But the crazy thing about this, everybody using this as a way to be like, look at me, look at me. I ain't doing this to say, look at me, look at me. I'm doing this saying, hey, that's my homie, and his life wasn't no mother circus. His life wasn't about people just talking to be talking. And Keefy D and them attorneys was like, hey, we'll give you a half a ticket. We'll give you $1 million. They talked to this person that worked for Puffy. They talked to this person who works with them. All the lawyers getting together. And I told them, look, my loyalty and love for Tupac can't be compromised with nobody.
Wait, hey, Shug, wait, you're saying that they offered you $1 million to do what?
To say that he wasn't there, he wasn't in the car, and all this other shit.
Wait a minute, he who?
That
Keefy D.
But I thought I thought the whole argument was that Keefy D was not necessarily there even, but that he orchestrated it.
But they sent the attorney to talk to me, pull me out in this prison right here. It was like, hey, we got a half a ticket, $1 million. That's all you got to say, he wasn't there, right? I said, oh, I ain't saying shit. But at the same time, my loyalty and love for Tupac can't be compromised.
It almost sounds to me like what you're saying is Keefy D didn't do what prosecutors say, that it was orchestrated by somebody else. And therefore, what would Keefy D's involvement be if somebody else was orchestrating this?
It was definitely more than one person involved. Everybody got their hands in it, and the people who got their hands in it is trying to muddy the waters. And only person that's slow is Keefy D. So it's sort of sad for him, you know, that I'm not saying that he's guilty or innocent. That man is on trial fighting for his life. It is sad the fact that the police who was involved did what they're supposed to do for the other people, and they did.
Did you just say that the
police were involved?
1,000%. Quickie cops, off-duty cops. I ain't never knew Ramp Park police. I ain't never knew none of those dudes. They all knew those dudes. I ain't never met with none of those dudes, been cool with them, nothing like that. And then when Keefy D said that I bought him a police car, I ain't never bought the police shit. But when I said the most important thing about all this, you got lawyers involved. You got a female lawyer who dates Snoop, who dates Keefy D's son, who dates Puffy best friend. So all this is in the same mix. And so everybody using everything they do to help each other out. Game got Eazy on him. Game got Nipsey on him. Game don't have no Tupac on him. Game ally is Puffy. That's who he bought the Lamborghini for. You know, all this other shit, I ain't feeling none of that. It's starting to get to the point where it's getting real disrespectful.
Oh, well, I ain't really been keeping up with the Keefy Dumb D trial. I really don't care. I done clocked out of it.
When those young ladies pulled off.
Everybody looks so old. This is somebody speaking in this trial.
Mr. Shakur and Suge Knight was talking to some young ladies. We couldn't hear what they was talking about. When those young ladies pulled off, another car pulled up and started shooting at Mr. Shakur and Mr. Knight.
And do you recall what kind of car that was?
It was a light-colored white Cadillac.
And do you recall, was it a two-door or four-door?
It was a four-door.
And when you saw the shooting, did somebody get out of the car and start shooting, or were they shooting from inside the vehicle?
The shots came from inside the vehicle.
And was it from the front or back seat?
It was from the back seat.
And did you see the arm or the gun or anything like that?
The arm and the gun attached to that arm.
And were you able to make an assessment of whether the person whose arm was out was white, Asian, Hispanic, or African American? in terms
From my vantage point, they appear to be African American.
After, what's your reaction when you see the shots?
I'm horrified.
And I'm sorry, I don't think I asked this question. Who was in the Lexus with you at that point?
Security, Frank Alexander, Yafael Fula, and Katara Collins.
So, two of the fellow members of the Outlaws, and then a security guard named Frank Alexander. What do you guys do in the immediate aftermath of the shooting?
We started to get out of the car to go check on Tupac. And, yeah, that's what we did.
Do all of you make it to Mr. Shakur, Mr. Knight's car?
I mean, you know I'm bored of this case because Keefe D is going to jail. Okay, it's over. Shit. I mean, Keefe D is just dumb. That's why I'm not even. I don't even care about this case no more, man. It ain't gonna bring back Tupac dead, his mama dead, everybody gone, Suge in jail. It's just so old. It's just over. I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Damn.
Between $2 and $3 grand an hour.
Ooh, look how much is this? I tell them rappers too, if a lot of you rappers smart, you need to send some of your little homies to be an attorney. Hell. Look at this.
Real quick, this is the dream team, bro. And there's a lot of dream teams, but this is a dream team because of how they complement one another and they come together and they just cover all the bases. They're probably running somewhere between $2 and $3 grand an hour. There's 3 of them. If you're doing $3 grand an hour, 3 times 10 is 30K for each. So across 3 of them, that's 90K. It's like 100K days, 3-week trial. It's just crazy numbers.
Your Fruit Jams in the chat. What up?
2.1 million on this, man. Well, he got it. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Hopefully he go home and maybe Durk could be the one to change the whole street narrative and just stop all this dumb shit. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't have nothing else to talk about. Look, it's been cool, guys. I'm about to get out of here. I covered everything I want to talk about. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Call me.